Hello, CzarThwomp here, and welcome to episode 29 of Ace Attorney Investigations. Last time, we cross-examined the judge. We found out that Gumshoe was sitting down wearing a Swiss roll. The judge was about to apologize, but because Edgeworth wants to screw over every aspect of Gumshoe's life, we're just gonna keep suspecting him. Oh, by the way, on a separate topic, I want to apologize for that little black bar that was appearing on the right side of the top screen footage in the last few episodes. I don't know why, but for some reason my OBS was glitching out on me. I think it had something to do with just how I had accidentally moved my Desume screen over to the right inadvertently, but then I was trying to move it back to where it once was. I think I may have overshot it a little. Anyways, it fixed it. Basically after doing spending a few minutes to fix it, I actually managed to improve things by getting rid of that white bar that was basically plaguing my entire Ace Attorney playthroughs up until now. Apparently, I've forgotten to just do one pixel over, cropping it to the right. So, I cropped it, and hopefully the screen looks much crisper. No white line, no black line, just Gumshoe and his gumminess. I don't know. Anyways, let's get going. Detective Gumshoe, I wonder if you might recognize this from somewhere.
Hey, it's one of those things! The courthouse specials whistles, right, pal?
Precisely. In that case, I suppose that you also recall the solid hallway bench.
Hey, you know what? I think it was probably me that did that.
Detective Gumshoe, you know you can't go around dirtying the courthouse like this. You inconsiderate, slovenly pig!
Eek! I promise to clean up later, I swear!
But really, what is wrong with the people in this universe? Here Phoenix gets assaulted by a criminal in the courthouse, and no one really bats an eye. And yet, meanwhile, Gumshoe's only a bench, and everyone treats it like a witch hunt. Now then, shall we get down to business? About the fact that you didn't move even a single step from in front of that door. If that were really the case, then how were you able to buy a pack of Swiss rolls? Furthermore, if you didn't move a single step from in front of that door, how did you manage to get that bench dirty with your grubby hands?
Yo!
It appears that Francisca's whip can do more damage than my words alone can. Really? What is it with everyone not being able to recognize it as a riding crop?
Alright, I confess, pal. I was hungry, so I bought a bag for myself, okay? I thought I'd get chewed out again if anyone found out about me eating on the job. So I didn't want to say anything.
And now you never will be able to eat again, Gumshoe. Congratulations. Well, unfortunately for you, I saw the whole dastardly deed. Really? What is everyone going after Gumshoe? I swear. They act like he burned down Rome. Yes, because in the hierarchy of just awful people, there's there's Gumshoe, Judas, Nero, and then we go down the list. I clearly saw you buying a pack of Swiss rolls from that vending machine.
Okay, I'm sorry for lying, but that's all I'm sorry for, you got that? Because I'm not holding anything else back.
That last statement. It may sound like it makes sense. However, there is something I don't quite believe about it. Gumshoe being able to afford things! Are you showing off withholding further information for us?
Huh? Oh, of course not! I've got nothing else to hide, pal!
Oh, if only that were true, Detective Gumshoe.
But it is true, pal, I swear, there's nothing else!
Detective Gumshoe, I'm sure you are aware of the price of a pack of Swiss rolls, correct?
Huh? Remind me again, pal!
The vending machine on the hallway is selling packs of 2 Swiss rolls for $6 a pack. And yet, according to you, you didn't have any cash on you until you cashed your $5 annual bonus check. Isn't that right?
Oh!
Let me ask you then, how did you manage to purchase a pack all by yourself? Can you provide me with a proper explanation of that?
I told you I bought it by myself, pal! I found some coins in the cushion of the couch! There was anyone else in that hallway with me, so there's no one who could help me buy it! Wait, don't tell me! You've got some kind of proof that there was someone else in the hallway, don't you?
Correct.
As if you could, I mean, what are the chances of that? Wait. You do?
And this is when Gumshoe learned what happens when you anger Edgeworth, and how Gumshoe started the Church of Edgeworth. Of course I do. What? How? I'm Miles motherfucking Edgeworth, that's how. What proof do I have that there must have been someone else in the hallway?
Take that!
What the heck is that? Ha! I knew you didn't really have anything. You proskers are all the same. Always lying to people. You should stop, you know.
No! No! I refuse to be lectured by the likes of you, detective. Miles, how long do you plan on being strung along by this moronic detective? I have no intention of falling for his lie, because there was definitely a second person. Because if he was truly a lure along, then that piece of evidence should not exist. The balloon is viable! What are you talking about? Okay, I'm trying to find... Basically, we're trying to prove that Kay was there with him.
Take that!
Oh, come on! I'm trying to do this!
Take that!
Seriously? We're trying to prove K, but yet we can't go with the balloon scraps that we found from the balloon she was holding, or the fact that there was a pop, which was definitely that balloon. We have to show the Swiss roll. Like I said, Ace Attorney can just be so cruel. You have to play by its rules. You can't be a loose cannon cop who plays by your own rules. No, you gotta play by Ace Attorney's rules.
Hey, you showed me. Hey, you showed that to me not 2 seconds ago, pal.
I think you're under the mistaken impression that I bought this pack of rolls.
Wait, if you didn't buy it, then that means you must have stolen it, you thief!
What? I would never do such a thing!
All you liars are the same! You started as thieves! You're under arrest, pal!
I believe you meant to assert that all thieves start as liars! And in that case, what does that say about you, detective? I knew it! You've been robbing my couch cushions all this time, Detective Gumshoe!
What are you talking about? I never been in your office!
I know the future, Gumshoe, because I'm Miles motherfucking Edgeworth! This particular Swiss roll was dropped by a certain someone.
Oh!
There were 2 Swiss rolls in this package. You ate one of them, but you then gave the other one to a certain other person, didn't you?
No way, pal! You got it all wrong! I ate both of them!
Little K! Edgeworth, dodge! It would appear that we've caught you at last.
Hey! Don't you dare do anything bad to that girl!
I'll do what I want to that girl! It would appear that they do know each other after all. So, why do you continue to come up to me and kick me? Have I wronged you somehow? I have a name and it's K! K what? K Faraday! Little K with that theme! Faraday? Are you perhaps Mr. Faraday's daughter? I'm not a you, I'm K! K. You know, good little girls don't kick other people. Especially not hard enough to leave big nasty bruises like the way you do. Well, then maybe you shouldn't have put Gummy under arrest, mister! Gummy? My guess is that she's talking about Detective Gumshoe. What a cute nickname you've given him! I call him Scruffy! It breaks his confidence! Gummy didn't do anything wrong!
Hey!
It appears that I will need to speak with her in a bit more detail. She's under arrest for the murder! She obviously did it!
But she's just a little girl, Mr. Edgeworth!
I don't care! Children around that age can kill their daddies! I do! Run! Okay, sorry, forgot we could control. Oh dear. What's the matter, Your Honor? I claim to hand out fair verdicts, but I unfairly cast suspicion on the big fella. If this trial just now, I would have destroyed his life. I'm the guilty one. We all make mistakes, Your Honor. To err is a human, to forgive divine, as they say. Although if you were to make a mistake during a trial, they would be quite unforgivable. It appears that we've caught you red-handed, eating a Swiss roll. How dare you eat Gumshoe! How dare you keep your blood sugar up!
Look, I'm sorry about lying to you, pal!
And, do you have nothing else to say?
Sure do! It was so fluffy and sweet and big! Oh, it was perfection, pal!
And then meanwhile, Francisca, she just does like this slow turn of her head and glares at Gumshoe. What did you say, Scruffy?
I said it was perfection, pal! What are you— Ah!
And then Francisca just tackles Gumshoe to the ground and just starts lashing him with her riding crop.
That's only worth every penny of my bonus!
This is the sadness of Gumshoe's life. I see. Well, good for you, detective. Can't believe it, but it's always funny when a fool is this unbelievably foolish. Now we gotta talk to little Kay. Now then, Kay. She's like a stray cat. I wonder if I should feed her something. Feed her with knowledge. Satiate her desire for knowledge with the cage she ate into. Feed her with the gun. Feed her a bullet, Edgeworth. Shove a plastic bag down her throat. Feed her with sadness.
Take that!
Kay, I promise to give this to you if you calm down.
Oh, a Swiss roll!
As you can probably tell, I am not that good with voicing little girls. They are like my kryptonite. Technically, in a sense, a good chunk of girl voices are my kryptonite. But little girl voices are especially bad because they all come out as Himiko for some reason. It really does belong to you, doesn't it?
Yeah, I was saving it for Daddy.
Oh my. Your father, he's...
Ah! Don't you say another word, pal! She doesn't know yet!
Thanks for watching out for me, Gummy. Well, I already know about Daddy. I overheard the guards talking.
To make Kay cry is a sin. That is the way it is. To make Kay cry, you make Kay cry, you sin. It's just known.
I heard he's not here anymore.
I'm sorry I couldn't protect him.
Kay.
I'm not gonna cry, I'm not gonna. Hi!
Edgeworth, hug Kay, hug her, hurry. It's alright, let it all out. Your father just passed away after all. It's not like my daddy was killed in an elevator and I think I killed him and I was taken in by his murder. No. I myself was also involved in a case at this courthouse when I was a young child. A case in which my daddy, who was a defense attorney, passed away. All of my dreams of becoming a lawyer were crushed into fine ash on that nightmarish day. Even now, the wound festers deep in the depths of my soul. Ever since that incident, I've dedicated myself to walking away every criminal I can. And now to have this happen right in front of me. This child, I feel a certain shared fate, a common bond between us. We both have dead daddies. Miles Edgeworth, what sort of gentleman are you? Are you going to stand there and watch a lady cry? Ah, you're right. Sorry about that. Okay, here, how about we use this handkerchief here and dry your little eyes? Darn it, my nose is glowing. I was gonna do like a nose blowing effect. Darn it, can't do it. Just pretend that there's a honking sound. But just Edgeworth getting his cravat blown into. Treat it as a handkerchief. Look at that pain on Edgeworth's face. Ultimate despair. No! My cravat! Don't blow your nose on that!
I feel better now, thanks!
Kay, are you going to be alright?
Yep, I'm already alright.
Somehow, I highly doubt that, but I'm not going to push it.
I promised Daddy I'd never cry in front of strangers.
And you're good again, aren't you, Kay? You always keep your promises, right?
That's right. Even if I can't see Daddy anymore, I'm still gonna keep all my promises. I'm gonna wear a scarf!
You're a very brave girl, Kay. You're a very good child for keeping the promises you made to your papa. I'll even testify that you didn't cry, just for you. Yes, Francisca! Even before she was a prosecutor, she was trying to obfuscate the truth.
Thank you very much, lady.
Ha! It's nothing! I'm only telling the truth after all!
It would appear that because her father was a respected prosecutor, Francisca is sympathetic to Kay's feelings.
And then Manfred, he's just laughing his ass off. Respectable Faraday? The man with no prosecution from prostration. I don't know, I'm not good at being just off the cuff like that. Improvise.
Daddy showed you this before.
Well, he was a prosecutor too, so it's only natural that he had one as well.
Daddy would pin his badge on me a lot just for fun.
Yes, and then case in point! The man was unfit to be a prosecutor. He deserved to be put down like the filthy animal he was.
Pinning a prosecutor's badge on a child for fun.
Daddy said that if he put it on his clothes, a scary prosecutor would get mad.
Just all the more time, solidifying even more how Manfred would go around being the fashion police at the prosecutor's office, even though he's going around dressing outfits that even James K. Polk would find unfashionable.
He also said that the scary prosecutor said it was more fashionable to not wear it.
Like I said, all the more solidifying to why DL6 is darker than you think. And I will be discussing that in the next game. Trust me. There will be a point. Remember these moments. Remember Manfred's desire to be the fashion police and to play God in the world of fashion. I wonder who that scary prosecutor could be. And then Manfred just comes in, backhand slaps Francisca upside the head. Don't be foolish, Francisca.
I wonder, could Kay be talking about Mr. Von Karma?
Hey, counts on your daddy's pen.
Kay, about this.
Huh? Are you giving it to me? But I promised Daddy that I wouldn't take things from strangers. I'm sorry.
It's alright, I wasn't intending to give it to you anyways.
Oh, okay. Guess I thought wrong.
Miles, even if you show that to her, she isn't going to magically know all about it.
I suppose you're right.
Show her the crime scene notes.
What the heck are you doing rolling the hell of a father's death, pal?
I can't forget Gumshoe. If I can't forget about my daddy's murder, then neither can she. I didn't think of that.
She may look all happy, but she's really hurting deep down inside, you know. So have a heart and be more sensitive, okay, pal?
I'm sorry. For once, this detective is actually the voice of reason.
Show her sadness.
I came here with Daddy for work, but I wanted to eat with him. Daddy.
She looks so sad and lost. I can't bring myself to make her recall any more about today's events. Okay, about this.
Huh? Are you good?
Oh. Thought you would have had some response to her pop balloon.
Your father.
Okay, what kind of person was your father?
Daddy was a hero of justice. His dad was against all the bad people in the world.
So to you, a prosecutor is a hero of justice, huh? I suppose we are in a sense, as we are the ones who seek guilty verdicts for the criminals, unlike those 50 animalistic defense attorneys who try to obfuscate the truth. More so than us.
Plus, you know what? Whenever I came to the courthouse, Daddy would buy me my absolute favorite treat, Swiss rolls.
Oh.
I want to be a hero of justice someday, just like Daddy. So I've been working really hard.
I see, and what have you been working hard on?
I've been working hard to keep all the promises Daddy and I made together.
A promise notebook. May I take a look inside, Kay?
Sure, okay.
It appears to be an exchange area of sorts between father and daughter. Mr. Faraday's writing conveys a sense of the kind of man he was. This little notebook just might come in handy later. Thank you for showing this to me, Kay. I hope you'll continue to work hard and become a hero just like your father.
Okay, let's just see the promise notebook. As you can see, all the promises. Promise 1, never take things from strangers. Promise number 2, never go anywhere with a stranger. As you can probably tell, Burton was very pro stranger danger. Promise 3, always greet people with a smile, even people you don't know. Promise number 4, never cry in front of strangers. Promise 5, always try your hardest to learn how to understand things you don't understand. Guys, you always make sure everyone follows the rules, okay? Be a good girl and promise that you will keep your promises to me, okay?
I'm gonna try.
Hey, Kay, so I'm a detective that catches bad people, right? That makes me a hero, too.
Yeah, you're really cool too, Gummy.
Yeah, aren't they, Kay?
The one time someone... Actually, no. The second person in the entire series to think of Gumshoe as cool. To actually respect Gumshoe.
What is with the two of them?
I hand down verdicts of justice, so that makes me a hero, too.
Guy said that you're crap.
Yes, and thanks to your oh-so-heroic testimony, you almost painted that detective as a vile criminal and sent him off to jail. I'm really sorry about that.
Gummy's not a bad man, okay?
And then Kay just kicks the judge. Oh, my bum knee!
That poor judge, he's being treated like a vile criminal rather than a hero of justice. It appears that you and Detective Gumshoe are good friends, Kay.
Yeah, we're friends.
In that case, would you mind telling me a little more about him?
Gumshoe.
So I take it that you ran into Detective Gumshoe earlier.
Yeah. I was on my way to see Daddy when I saw Gumshoe standing there. He was standing in the hallway staring really hard at the vending machine, so I said hi.
And when was this?
Before everything got crazy.
How long were you, the two of you, together?
We only talked for a little while, and then we went on our own ways.
That's right, pal. Kay and I only talked for a little while, and that's it.
Oh, which means we have now confirmed that Kay was in the hallway during the recess. Isn't that right?
Ack, you got me!
I told you to stop picking on Gummy, mister!
Very well then. I'll pick on you instead. I'll just have to speak with the good detective in private later, while cutting his salary.
Okay, Gumshoe, we're gonna do interrogation my way. Yeah, I could just imagine. Edgeworth takes Gumshoe to an interrogation room. Edgeworth is shining that big light on Gumshoe.
Okay, detective, tell me everything you know about the crime, and no lies this time.
But Miss Edgeworth, I told you everything I know!
Oh, Gumshoe. You lied to me once, so how do I know you're not doing it again?
But you can believe me, pal! I'm your pal! I never hide anything on purpose!
Well, just to be on the safe side, I'm gonna add a little incentive. For every lie, for every second you're not telling me the truth,
Edgeworth takes out a piece of paper and shows it to Gumshoe.
I will cut your salary. Do it now! And don't test me, Gumshoe. Were you the one who bought this pack of Swiss rolls, Kay?
Well, I didn't really have a lot of money, and I somehow made $1 out of all the pennies and quarters I had, but that still wasn't enough, and I really, really wanted one.
Come to think of it, she did come and ask me to exchange a handful of change for $1. And that's when you came and asked me to change your money, correct?
Yeah, thanks a bunch for doing that, mister.
Sure. But let me ask you, even with that $1, you still didn't have enough, correct?
Well, that's why.
Hey, if you bully Kay anymore, I'm gonna have to roast you, pal!
May I remind you that you're the one under arrest?
Yo!
I sense that Kay is going to be less than forthcoming with this question.
I'm sorry about your ruffly thing.
Yes, well, now that's positively drenched in your nasal mucus. Don't worry, Kay, I have a spare.
Yes, Edgeworth keeps a spare cravat on his person in the event of an event like this, because God forbid Edgeworth is now wearing a cravat at all times. He will melt if he doesn't.
So here, you can have this one.
But Daddy said, never take things from a stranger.
Ah, it's one of the promises you made in your promise notebook, correct?
Yeah, look, see, it's right here on this page.
Alright then, I'm not giving this to you, I'm merely allowing you to borrow it. You can take it home, wash it nice and clean, and then give it back to me the next time we meet.
Okay, Daddy never said I couldn't borrow things from strangers.
Loopholes for the win!
Now then, Detective Gumshoe,
Uh-oh!
I believe it is now crystal clear that you were with little K in that hallway.
Oh!
I told him to stop being mean to Gummy.
Miles Edgeworth, there is still something you have yet to resolve.
I beg your pardon.
You still haven't offered an explanation to why that man would lie to us.
That's, well...
Gummy, don't tell me you lied for my sake.
Hey, don't worry, okay? Everything's gonna be okay.
Ah, so that's why.
So what was Detective Gumshoe's motive for lying? If you can't explain that, then you can't call this a perfect investigation.
His reason for lying is very simple.
What?
Here is what I believe to be his reason. From simple observation of the detective's actions and his interactions with Kay, it's obvious that the detective was lying for the young girl's sake. And this piece of evidence will show you exactly why. What piece of evidence proves that Detective Gumshoe was lying on account of Kay?
Take that!
Notebook?
Mr. Faraday and Kay's promised notebook? How does this explain anything?
If you could take a look at this page, it's clearly written that Kay should never take things from a stranger. When Detective Gumshoe heard about that promise, he tried to cover for Kay.
What a foolish fool of a foolish reason for a fool! No!
Gummy, you lied because of me, didn't you?
Because I'm your friend, Kay, that's why.
Gummy.
At long last, Detective Gumshoe, can you please tell me the whole truth now?
Guess there's no beating you, huh, pal? Okay, I'll spill the goods. I'd been saying God for a little while I was getting really hungry and that sack vending machine was really taunting me.
But all the cash you had on you was $5, and that was enough to buy anything, right? After all, the cheapest item in that machine is a $6 pack of Swiss rolls.
Yeah, but then like an angel from heaven, Kay showed up.
I didn't think about sharing a snack with Daddy, so I wanted to buy a Swiss roll. I only had about $1 in coins.
So we pooled my $5 and her $1 together and bought a pack of Swiss rolls together.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
When I was worried about breaking one of my promises. So then Gummy said,
Mr. Vanny's one scary guy when he gets mad. I should know. He was threatening to beat me with a pipe for that missing that meeting. But don't worry. You won't get in trouble if I don't tell, right? Besides, you bought with me. So you didn't really get from me, you know?
he told me it'd be okay. And he gave me a whole roll to save and give to Daddy.
Who knew that Scruffy could be so considerate?
Indeed. Detective, I take it that you then sat down on the bench and ate the rolls together.
Yeah, we split the other roll and ate it right then. That sweet taste of that cake's chocolate. I'll never forget as long as I live, pal.
The sad part is that that is probably a highlight of Gumshoe's life.
Okay, I believe this also belongs to you.
Oh, that was from the balloon I popped.
It's bad manners to leave garbage lying around, okay?
I'm sorry.
Well, I guess I can't blame you for not throwing this one piece away. It was sitting high up on a windowsill where you couldn't see it. Yes, you small girls gotta stick together. So just this once, I'll forgive you.
But that balloon, I wanted to surprise Gummy a little, so I popped it on purpose. And because of me, Gummy dropped his hat with the Swiss roll.
Gumshoe didn't even get his Swiss roll. That is just, like I said, every time we talk to Gumshoe, his life just gets a little and little sadder. I swear, they should be having charity drives for Gumshoe. Just for the I can just imagine Gumshoe would be perfectly in place in one of those. For the price of a cup of coffee a day, you can save this poor detective's life. You can give him the nourishment he needs, and the heat and electricity to keep him alive. And then all the while, Silent Night is playing in the background.
Well, you really got me there, pal.
So I thought maybe I should give Gummy the other roll. And then I saw you picking on Gummy, mister.
So you kicked me, is that it?
You sure are a feisty one.
I'm really sorry, mister.
It's alright, I'm perfectly unharmed. Granted, my ego's a little bruised as well as my leg, but that's beyond the point. About that Swiss roll. Would it be alright with you if I held on to it until Detective Gumshoe was cleared of all charges and free to go?
He will never get that Swiss roll, you know.
Yeah, sure. Just make sure you give it to Gummy afterwards, okay?
Gumshoe never received that Swiss roll. I can tell you that Edgeworth, he deprived Gumshoe of it. That was part of the pay cut.
Of course, I promise. Now then, I believe we have proven beyond a shadow of doubt that Detective Gumshoe was in the hallway for the entire duration of his duty, which undeniably proves that Detective Gumshoe could not have committed the double murders.
Actually, it proves just the opposite, Mr. Edgeworth. You just shown that Detective Gumshoe is the only one who could have committed the crime.
What do you mean?
It's quite rude to eavesdrop, Miss Yu.
I'm getting lecture on manners by a girl with a pendulum whipping people.
What? How dare you talk back with such insolence?
You're wrong, Lady Gummy's not the bad guy.
Oh, and what have we here? What is a child doing here in a courthouse? Bailiff, please take this child in.
What? Miss Callisto, you! That girl's Mr. Faraday!
I know, so what? You think that just because she's the victim's daughter, she gets to just run wild around the crime scene? I think it's actually quite dangerous for her, despite nothing of getting on the foot.
I suppose you're right, however.
As long as we're in agreement on that point, let's get back to the issue at hand. Now then, Detective, you were in front of the door of lobby number 2 the entire time, correct?
Yeah, but
You see, isn't it obvious that it could only have been the detective? He's the only person who could have gone to lobby number 2 at the time of the murders.
I have no counter arguments to that.
Don't worry, I've already put in the necessary paperwork for his formal arrest.
But the investigation is far from over.
Darn you after lunch. Oh, that's right, I was going to speak with you about that. Don't you think it's reckless to talk to the suspect out in the open without a guard?
I suppose it is.
Well, as someone with more experience in law than you, allow me to share something. Always keep a good eye on a criminal, or you may regret what comes of your negligence. Ooh, Miles! I can't believe you're letting this woman lecture you like this! This is unforgivable as a disciple of Von Karma! Down, Tigress! Now then, I'll be looking forward to the result of your investigation. So, we're back to square one!
Actually, this is our last chance. I can tell that if we fail to solve the case, Detective Gumshoe will be formally charged under all the circumstantial evidence. This investigation is not over yet. There's still one location we have to get to inspect.
However, this video is over. Anyways, I really appreciate that you stuck around to watch this video. You're a great episode. You're a great viewer. If you come back for the next one, if you like the video, like, subscribe, comment, share, do whatever you want. And with that, I'll see you later. Bye.